Hey guys, and welcome back. I am looking a little bit crazy right now because I have foundation on and no concealer. That is because I'm testing out a new concealer today. This is from Elf. This is their 16-hour camo concealer. This has been going all over YouTube. Everybody has been raving about this and it's $5. So I figured I would give it a try just to see if it's worth all this attention that it's been getting. It says camouflage those pesky spots and under eye circles with this high coverage, crease resistant 16-hour wear concealer. So let's just break into this. I have on a little bit of foundation. I tried to keep it away from the under eyes because I want to mostly test out this concealer there, but I am wearing the Beauty Blender Bounce foundation. So here is the concealer. Let me see how much is in this. Does it say anywhere? Oh, 0.203 fluid ounces. And to compare that to the Tarte Shape Tape, the Shape Tape has 0.3, I believe, 0.338. So Tarte Shape Tape has a little bit more. The packaging is very, very similar though, like size and everything. So let's just go ahead and start. I'm going to blend this out with my Beauty Blender on one side, and I think I'm gonna use my brush on the other because a lot of times I will use my brush to blend out my concealer, especially when I'm in a hurry and I don't have time to wet this. So let's just see. And I did moisturize my skin beforehand, so let's put a little bit on and blend that out. I'm going to take this over my lid. It is light enough, which from an Elf or really any drugstore product, that's amazing that they actually have one that's light enough to lighten under my eyes. So I didn't tell you the shade. This shade is Fair Warm. So there it is with the sponge. I can still see a little bit of darkness right here. So it didn't cover it completely. Imagine if I put more on, it would. Let's just go in with the brush side now. Okay, so I'm gonna take my It Cosmetics Love is the foundation brush to blend it out on this side. It is pretty matte, which I think I've heard that it's matte. Yeah, matte, full coverage matte concealer. So it dries down, like I don't feel like this needs to be set. I may set one side and see how it does, but I have a feeling that if I put powder over this, it might end up looking cakey. I'm gonna smooth this side out with the sponge because I'm seeing some lines and ugh. Okay, so I normally put concealer here and then on blemishes. So I'm gonna do that as well. And just go in with the sponge. I don't know guys, I'm not like as in love with it at the moment as everybody else is. It seems to dry down very quickly, so you do need to work quickly, and I think a sponge will help manipulate it and move it around more, blend it in. So a brush is kind of difficult with it. I don't know, how do y'all feel? I'm having the same feeling as I had with the Clinique foundation. I don't love it and I don't hate it at the moment. I can feel that it's matte on my eyes. It doesn't feel like super dry, but I do feel it. I think if I do a setting spray at the end, it will help it. But let me zoom you in. So here it is right now with no powder. I don't think it covered 100% this stuff. It definitely helped. But like I said, well, it has a slight tacky right there. I don't know right now. I really don't. So I'm gonna put the rest of my makeup on and then I will let you see with the rest of my makeup on. I am gonna do a wear test on this today. It is 9:30 right now, so we can see how long I wear it. I am gonna be going to my mom's today. We're gonna go to lunch, we're gonna work out. So I am gonna put it to the test today because I will be working out and sweating and stuff. But I also wanna see what this looks like in natural light when I'm done with my makeup, because sometimes things look different. I'm gonna finish my makeup up and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I have the rest of my makeup on now. I used just a little bit of the Milk Blur and Set powder. I just did a light dusting of it all over my face. I didn't put like a whole bunch under the eyes. And then for my eyes today, I used my ColourPop single shadows. I always forget to reach for these, but I do really enjoy them. They're pretty good. And I like the fun colors. I really want to work with the blues and the teals sometime. If you want to see a look using blues, let me know and I will film that because I've been dying to do a really deep blue eye. So, okay, to the concealer. I think it looks nice. That's about it. I feel like it's a little bit dry. It looks pretty smooth. It's not, oh, I'm just like so conflicted on it. I think this is one I'm gonna have to see how it wears throughout the day to form an opinion on it. Right now, I think it looks nice. It feels a little dry, but it looks nice. I wanted to show you it without setting spray first. I am going to use setting spray because, like I said, it does feel a little dry for me, but I did want to show you how it was sitting without setting spray. So here it is on the skin. That light was like in the wrong spot. So here's that. And I think it looks fine. I'm gonna use the Catrice Prime and Fine Dewy Glow, and I think everything's looking okay. I'm gonna get ready real quick, finish getting ready because I've got to get out the door soon, but I want to do a check-in in natural light right before we leave the house so you can see how it's setting in natural lighting. I will see you guys in a few. All right, so we are about to head out. It is 10:30, and what time did I put this on? 9:30? I don't remember now. Don't touch. Anyways, we're about to head out and meet my mom. So I just wanted to do a quick check-in. This is a natural light by our window. It actually looks pretty good. There's a little bit of dryness right in here, but we'll see how that goes throughout the day, if it gets worse or not. But I think overall, my skin looks decent. Again, it's not completely full coverage on me. Yeah, so that's where we are right now. We're gonna go hop in the car and go have some lunch with Lolly. You're so pretty. I love you. Can I have kisses? Kisses? No. Okay. All right, guys. I'll see y'all in a few. All right, guys. It is 12:46. Wow. Today's going really slow for some reason. We are at Lolly's house playing. It's incredibly cloudy, but at the same time, I can't see. So I don't know how much you can see, but I think it's still doing about the same. It feels a little dry, but not enough to where it's bugging me too much. I don't know if y'all can hear me, there's so much going on. But anyways, I'll check in a little bit to maybe get a better look at it. All right, guys, it's 3 o'clock and let's see. How is the concealer looking? Crystal, how's my concealer?
My concealer's looking awesome. We worked out, so.
Are they cakey at all?
Not really, it looks kind of dry. Just a little bit right here.
Yeah, it's a matte one, so yeah. I'm trying to tell if it's worn off or not. It definitely has down here. It's 3 o'clock. We worked out earlier. We played outside. We've been chilling for a little bit. I think it's holding up okay. I don't think it looks like the best concealer I've ever used, but I feel like I'm actually being a little harsh on it. I think it looks pretty good.
Yeah.
It's only $5, so yeah. I shouldn't be quite so harsh on it. I'll look at it again tonight with the big camera and see how it's looking, but I think it looks fine and it's worn. It's worn decent. Like I said, it has worn off my chin area, but I touch it. All right, guys, so I will see you at the end of the night for the final check-in to see how long I've worn this and how it has worn. All right, guys, my plans have changed a little bit due to some Lincoln events. So I look a little crazy because I was just giving Lincoln a bath and he went to the restroom in the bath. Let's just leave it at that. And so I had to get him out and I had to hop in the shower with him to get him clean, and I was like, oh crud, I haven't done my check-in. So I like tried to keep my face out of the water, but so now my hair's wet. But it was a good test for the concealer, I suppose. So what time is it? It is 6:30. What time did I put this on? I think it was 9:30. So this is supposed to be a 16-hour wear and this has been 9 hours. So let's see. And keep in mind, I did get wet a little bit on my face and tried to just pat it off. But honestly, I gotta say I'm super impressed at the lasting power of this, especially since I did get my face a little wet. There's still a little bit of coverage on the acne down here. Under the eyes, it looks a little dry, but it still has some coverage, and it's kind of started, here, let me zoom you in a little bit more. So it's kind of started separating right here. I don't know if you can see that or not. I did have to hop in the shower, so it's completely gone off the end of my nose, and right here is cakey. To be fair, it's been through a lot. We worked out today, we were outside playing, Lincoln's been all over my face, and I had to hop in the shower. So all that considered, I think this is actually really, really good. I feel like if you have dry skin, you're gonna have to hydrate really well. Use a good eye cream underneath. But as a first impressions, it's good. It's gonna take me a few uses to decide if it's really good or if it's just good. But for $5, it's definitely worth a try. Since the end of this video got a little bit messed up, I think in the morning I'm gonna film me putting it on again and see if I can layer it up some. Give you a final thought then. I'm gonna be testing out a new foundation tomorrow, so in that foundation video, which should be up Tuesday, I believe, if all goes well, I can give you an update at the end of that video as well as to whether it held up throughout that day. All right, guys, so I will see you in the morning, and hopefully I will look a little bit more presentable. Okay, so it is the next morning. My makeup was pretty tragic at the end of the day, but again, you know why. So I am doing a foundation wear test today on the L'Oreal foundation, so you will see that on Thursday. I want to go ahead and put this on again to see how I like it to finish out this video. I'm just going to put this on how I would normally put on my concealer, like I would every day. So I'm going to put a little bit under the eyes, and I'm going to blend it out with a sponge. There definitely gets a lot of product on the doe foot applicator, so you don't have to go back in. And I'm not going to cover up any of this with the concealer today because I'm testing the foundation. So there's the concealer blended out. I think it's pretty good. I think that it's still not as much coverage as the Shape Tape. I still haven't found one that is as much coverage as I get with the Shape Tape. I still see some darkness in person. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but I do see some darkness still right here. But it looks fine. It is definitely matte. I can feel it being matte. That can be a negative for you or a positive for you. I think that it can be drying, but I don't have to put as much powder on it to set it since it is matte, which is a good thing because the more powder I put on, the cakier it looks. So I'm gonna put a little bit of the Milk Makeup Blur and Set under the eyes just to set this real quick. Whew. Inhaled some. So there is that. My final thoughts on the concealer. I like it. I'm not like head over heels in love with it. I will use it. Honestly, I'm probably still gonna reach for my Cover FX and my Shape Tape over this. It's definitely not replacing my concealers. I wish I had more definitive results on this for you, but I will say it is only $5, so it's definitely worth picking up and trying out yourself. And again, I do appreciate that they have a very fair shade. So that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you did like this, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already and you want to see future videos, hit that subscribe button down below. And I will see you guys next time. Stay gorgeous. Bye. That's it for this video, guys. Thank you. I'm pointing at you with concealer. Here we go. Put that down.
Stay gorgeous.
It's not the end of the video.
Hit that subscribe button below.
And quit saying and. Is this the new Which eye is this? This one is not blended all the way. So I have the rest of my Where do I need to be? Right here. The Tarte Shape has sharp